here's an interesting topic that I think a lot of people are going to be confused about. So, I've personally trained a lot of people, and something that gets brought up quite often. I remember this one moment. I had this guy asking me to train him and do his diet, right? And his girlfriend was there at the time too, and she was talking to me, and we were playing sand volleyball or something. So I didn't have a shirt on. No, correction, I was in a tank top because I'm not a douchebag and I don't take my shirt off every chance I get. And he was like, I'd like to look like you, or I'd like to be in shape, better shape. I'd like to be a little bit bigger. And his girlfriend goes, ew, no, I don't want you to look like him. First off, fuck yourself. Secondly, you will never look like me. Now, when I say this is not being me being cocky. I'm gonna explain with science real quick, okay? All those girls who, they find some girl on Instagram and they follow her and they go, I wanna look like you. Let me give you $250 a month because I wanna look like you. And they get upset because they don't look like them after 16 weeks. Let me explain why. You will never look exactly like the person you idolize. You won't. You wanna know why? Because you're not that person. Because that person's parents are not your parents. Because their genetic makeup is not your genetic makeup. Your muscle insertions are not their muscle insertions. Your fat burn is not their fat burn. Your jawline is not their jawline. You will never look, and here's the kicker. When I personally train people, I explain this. I don't want you to look like me. I don't want you to. Some people don't train with me because I'm a competitive bodybuilder and they're like, oh, I just want to be in a little better shape. That's fine. Tell that to any personal trainer, that's fine. At least me, I don't want you to look like me. It's hard for me to get to the point that I've gotten to, and it took a lot of time. So whenever you work with somebody, you always tell them what you want. Don't just see them and go, oh, that person's jacked, or oh, she's got like crazy shoulders. I don't know if I want to train with her. I don't want to look like her. Tell us what you want. As a trainer, tell us what you want. Do you want to tone down? Do you want to put on a little bit of muscle? Do you want to have abs? What exactly is it you're looking for? And we will help you get there. And any trainer who's worth a shit and smart will be able to structure a plan for you that does what you want. If any bodybuilder or any trainer is telling you, oh, I'm gonna make you look exactly like me, run. Because you're probably not. You're probably not. And there's certain other factors like, the dirty secret of bodybuilding in the fitness industry is a lot of the people that like girls or guys idolize out there, like, I want to look like them, but they don't want to take steroids and they don't know about steroids and they don't know that their idol is on them. It's kind of hilarious to me because then they're sitting there and arguing, oh, Artemis Dolgen is natty, oh, Kellen Von Monger's natty. It's like, no, they're not, dude. They're not, I promise you. They can claim that crap all they want and you guys can buy into the hype train and you can defend them to a T on Instagram. But they're not. I'll tell you right now, they're not. So that's something you have to take into effect. Not into effect. That's something you have to take in mind as well. Is that you won't ever look like the person you idolize. At least not exactly like them. There will be different things. Your torso may be a little bit longer. Their torso may be a little bit shorter. Whatever it is. And that's something that people don't realize and they get upset with after a certain amount of time. They're like, well, why don't I look like her? Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop. You want to know why? You are not that person. They are not you. And that's a huge problem in our society today is everybody is comparing themselves to Scarlett Johansson or Ashley Kaltwasser or Calvin Von Monger. Any of these people, they're comparing themselves to them. Stop. You are not them. You are not going to be them. And to think you can be or you should be is extremely unhealthy for you. This is what I always tell people is, whenever they start working with me, is what do you want? Oh, well, I'm not really sure. I just want to trim down. And I was like, you want to be, let me guess. I was like, your eventual goal is to be the best and healthiest version of yourself that you can be, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool, let's do that. That's it. I don't want you to look like me. I don't want you to look like me. I don't expect you to look like me. I don't understand people who think that is the goal. I mean, if you have a trainer who tells you, oh, I'm going to get you looking like me, unless that's what you've told them you want, first off, they should know that's impossible. And it takes a long, long time. Especially if they're telling you, I'm gonna have you looking like me within a year. Run, get out of there. They're full of shit, run. So the basic point of this entire video is it's unhealthy to think the person you idolize or the person that you think is most beautiful, that you can look exactly like them. Be the best version of, your goal should be to be the best and healthiest version of yourself that you can be. That should be the goal. Stop thinking you need to look like all these other people. You are made the way you were supposed to be made. Don't change your bone structure. Don't fucking get implants in your face and shit like that because you want to look like somebody. Stop all that. Don't like get calf or muscle implants. Just be the best version of yourself you can be. I promise you, the people that this distresses the most are people who are usually really out of shape, don't exercise, and don't diet right. So their mind is mentally affected by the fact that they're not doing these things to promote their body's health. If your body is not healthy, your mind is usually not going to be that healthy. And vice versa. If your mind isn't healthy, your body probably isn't going to be either. So my best advice I can give to you is just start doing something. Start doing something. Or if you want to reach out, maybe you're like, wow, I mean, she's done so much good work for herself. I want to train with her. Cool. But don't go into it expecting it to look exactly like that person. Go in there and tell them, this is what I want. I want to be the best and healthiest version of me that I can be. And see if they'll help you do that, they'll help you do that. That's perfectly fine. Stop killing your own image of yourself by thinking you need to look exactly like someone else. Just work on getting healthier. That's it. That should be the only goal. And you'll feel drastically better once you start doing that. I promise you. I'll see you guys next time.